Welcome to Math Explained, where we explain math. In this video, we are going to be unpacking how to find the lowest common multiple, or LCM, of a series of numbers. If you are still unsure about what a multiple is, we have a whole separate video on how to find multiples of a number. To understand what the lowest or least common multiple, LCM, is, let's unpack each of these words. For the LCM, we are working with the multiples of numbers. Next, we are looking to compare the multiples to see which multiple they have in common. Because we can always find more multiples for numbers, and the total amount of multiples is never ending, we are looking for the smallest, or the lowest, or least multiple that they have in common. For any pair or group of numbers, we can always find a common multiple by multiplying all the numbers together. But that isn't always the lowest one. Let's take a look at 3 different ways we can find the LCM for a pair of numbers. The first method is to just list the multiples. But because this is never ending, we'll have to write a few down, but we might have to keep going until we find a pair. Let's try this for the numbers 10 and 4. The multiples of 10 are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and so on. The multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, and so on as well. If we compare these multiples, I can already find 2 pairs that they have in common. 10 and 4 both have 20 and 40 as common multiples. Our next question is just which number is smaller, 20 or 40? Because 20 is the smallest multiple that both 10 and 4 have in common, 20 is the LCM of 10 and 4. This is the first method to find the LCM, and this method works really well with smaller numbers. When we start comparing larger numbers, it becomes easier to use our product of prime factors again to find the LCM. In our next method, we are going to compare the numbers 150 and 40 to find the LCM. First, we need the product of prime factors for each number. 150 can be rewritten as 2 times 3 times 5 times 5, or 2 times 3 times 5 to the power of 2, while 40 can be rewritten as 2 times 2 times 2 times 5, or 2 to the power of 3 times 5. Instead of seeing what factors they have in common, we're going to take the highest power of each prime factorization to form our LCM. Because 150 has 2 to the power of 1 and 40 has 2 to the power of 3, 2 to the power of 3 is a higher power, and we're going to use that number. 150 is the only one with the factor 3, so we include the factor 3 as well. 150 has 5 to the power of 2, while 40 only has 5 to the power of 1, so we use the higher power, 5 to the power of 2, in our answer. When we put them all together, we get 2 to the power of 3 times 3 to the power of 1 times 5 to the power of 2, or 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 times 5. If we multiply these factors together, we get an LCM of 600. The final method we can use to solve the LCM uses prime factors again, combined with division. We're going to create 2 columns and write our numbers at the top of the right column. On the left, we're going to use prime numbers to divide each number down to 1. For example, let's use 150 and 40 again. First, we check if our first prime number, 2, can go into either number. Yes! 2 can be divided into both numbers. We write a 2 in the left column and the answer to our division underneath each number on the right. Let's check 2 again with our new numbers, 75 and 20. 2 cannot go into 75, but it can go into 20. This means we write a 2 in the left column and write the answer to 20 divided by 2 under the 20. Because 75 is not divisible by 2, we can just rewrite the 75 under the 75. Let's try 2 again. Again, 75 cannot be divided by 2, so we just rewrite the 75 again. But 10 can be divided by 2. So we write the answer to 10 divided by 2 underneath the 10. Now we have the numbers 75 and 5. Neither can be divided by 2. So let's try 3. 75 can be divided by 3, but 5 cannot. We write a 3 in the left column and a 25 under the 75, and rewrite the 5 underneath the other 5. Now neither is divisible by 2, or by 3. So let's try 5. Both 25 and 5 are divisible by 5. Write the 5 on the left, a 5 under the 25, and a 1 under the 5. One of our numbers is done now, but we still have to keep going until both numbers go down to 1. The only prime factor that can divide into 5 is 5. We write a 5 in the left column and a 1 under the 5 and bring the other 1 down. Now we have both numbers reduced to 1, and if we take the product of our left column, we will have our LCM. 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 times 5 equals 600, which is the LCM of 150 and 40. Well, hopefully this video helped you learn more about what the lowest common multiple is and 3 different methods to find the LCM in a group of numbers. For more Math Explained videos, subscribe and check out the rest of our explanations. And as always, have a great day.